Shinobi Life 2 has just been deleted. The game, known for featuring of its anime, is now gone. Many are absolutely struck at it, and it's honestly shocking. Had a huge code fanbase on YouTube, and now it's just gone. I don't really know how to explain the devastation that has come from this. However, I'd like to explain quickly what is going on. Firstly, the game Shinobi Life. What is it? Shinobi Life was a game in an anime simulator almost. Had many players and the game would often reach 120 playing at once. The game in short was to level your ninja powers, but unfortunately some say it was a ticking time bomb with the copyrighted content in it, which is exactly what got deleted in the first place. From looking at the game, it was clear some copyrighted elements were used. From the thumbnail, we can see that many copyrighted elements were used as well. However, they have actually noted that there is no copyrighted content in game. Copyrighted content in game. Let's get started with what Shinobi Life was. There are two Shinobi Life games, the first one and the second, which still stands. The game focuses on anime players and has a lot of anime-like elements. Boom, summarize, done. The game, however, uses copyrighted elements to advertise the game, as well as the group name, which is exactly what got them in trouble. In this new video that literally just came out, here's what the transcript says. They said they're here to share information with us. Firstly, the developers assured people that their data is still in game, which means that your saved data will be not deleted if the game goes back up. It will be fine, don't worry. A lot of players were saved because of this and felt relieved because a lot of people spend a very long time on this game. Some have even spent hundreds of hours. I found that although I didn't play much, it was a very investing game, and I see why people would sink hours into it. Now the developers reassured that, they say, obviously the main game was taken down, but we still have the data. If the game gets back up, we'll be sure to have your data, they reassure again in the video. They're waiting to see what happens to the game, so overall, the game is uncertain, but the data is certain that it will stay as it does with all deleted games. The problem was, the group itself was called Naruto RPG, which as you all know, is a copyrighted work. Continuing forward, that's the only reason they see the game got taken down, because inside the game there's absolutely no copyrighted content. The developer goes on to state that everything was made by his brother and himself, and they have removed the music that is copyrighted and they have republished it. They also go on to state that they have stated in emails to Roblox to try and get the game back up, saying something like, hey, we removed the copyrighted music in game, let's see if we can get the game back up, type thing. That's what most people assume was written in the email. He then lets his brother talk. In the video next, they talk about game plans if the game doesn't come back. If the game doesn't come back, they will move forward with another project and continue development on Shadow's Realm. It really is unfortunate that he goes on to state it took him almost a year to develop the project of Shinobi Life with his brother, which no doubt that was a long time. Developers are very invested in this game. They're constantly active on Twitter, keeping up with fans, posting brand new codes, and much more. Honestly, they're some of the most active developers I've seen in a long time for a genre like this, and I applaud them for that. They really don't know what to say. In the video, they stutter a bit, saying they don't know what to say, and this is a really scary time for them, which is completely understandable. Imagine your most popular game is gone in an instant. Now, I'd like to ask the viewers, what would you guys do if you were in their situation? Please leave comments below. Next, they go on to address what will happen if Shinobi Life does come back. This, my friends, is the more hopeful option we want. They say they are going to try and take the Pokemon Prick Bronze group, which I believe they are referring to what happened with Lumen Legacy, how they created an entirely new game. And they say they are going to remove absolutely everything with the copyrighted content in it. So they are going to make sure that the names of even certain items does not resemble Naruto at all. They then go on to say that after their statement, they will tell everyone how they really feel about the situation in its entirety. So him as a developer, he says he's scared on the situation. He refers to stuff where he calls it baby stuff, where Shinobi Life Origins got taken down, which was a while ago. But this is the first actual time or the first actual anime game that has been taken down in this manner. Meaning that the group they don't have access to. The test servers they don't have access to, and even the game, they all don't have access to it. All their work, everything they've worked on for months, has been gone in a flash, they said. Even the models. The brother coded, and everything the brother did for this game and themselves, they own the content technically. They are scared of paying their bills because their primary game was taken down. He then goes on to explain that Roblox is his job, and they took away a big part of his life. He also goes on to explain that his failures and successes over the years, it was a large learning experience for him. In fact, they didn't even get an email telling them to remove the content or that their content was removed, which is scary and concerning as a developer. They completely destroyed everything. They destroyed the game, and they destroyed the developers' livelihoods. They again go on to say that they don't have access to anything, they repeat this, and then from the screenshots. If you wish to go to the video, it is there with the group being known as content deleted along with a bunch of numbers after it. And they can't access their dev funds or anything. They go on to say that they feel demotivated and defeated. I would feel defeated too if my entire game was deleted. It's the first time in his life he's felt so demotivated. He feels hurt. He says he's doing alright, but he didn't want the players to feel worried about him. Lastly, he petitions that Roblox needs to give him the group back because in reality, what did they do wrong about having their name as Naruto? The only thing they did wrong was have copyrighted music in their games according to developers. They want the game back so that way they can remove the copyrighted content. All they have to do is change the name to Naruto RPG to something else, they continue to say. The rest of the video is mainly just ranting about how they want the game back and how scared they continue to feel. So let's go over what happened so far. Your data is safe. The game, maybe not. They need to change the name of the group to something else and to let them edit it to remove the copyrighted content in-game. What's my thoughts? I think the game may come back in the future, but I'm honestly not sure about it. It's a careful situation that we need to be wary of everything. I'll keep you guys updated. Please be sure to subscribe if you found this video helpful. I'll see you in the next video.